Welcome back to my new YouTube channel, guys. Today we are going to be doing my NFL Week 2 picks because I said earlier I would do football picks, and I'll be doing when the baseball playoffs come. All the teams who are in there, I'll be doing those ones. So is NBA, and so yeah, let's get started on Week 2. First matchup on tomorrow: Chiefs taking on the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Both of these teams won in their division. So now we'll have to see how good they're going to do. So, and I think that's going to be a great game. So, I assume this game is going to be very close. The Chiefs got Patrick Mahomes, Juju Smith-Schuster. They lost a little bit defense, but they still got Travis. Last time they played, Chiefs won. Chargers got Justin Herbert, which he's supposed to be good. I feel like this is going to be a very close match, but I think the Chiefs are going to pull off with the win. Maybe, but I think this one's very close. This one's very close to call. But I got to assume this one has to be Chiefs by a little bit. Here we go. Moving on to the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New England Patriots. And with the injury last week, Cam Hayward, Najee Harris, and T.J. Watt really affect the Steelers, which was really bad. The Patriots come out with a bad loss against Dolphins, 20-7. But Cam Hayward and Najee Harris are okay. But T.J. Watt's not going to be back till week 7. He's injured for 6 weeks. But still, I think Steelers got that team. And even with why would I not pick Steelers on this one? Even if the Patriots lost to the Dolphins already. It just doesn't make any sense, right? But this one, it's gonna be close. I think that's gonna kind of be like the last game, Bengals against Steelers, besides it's not gonna be overtime. I'm going to pick Steelers. They had 2-0 to be on a roll on this season. That helps their team a lot. Now, moving on to the team that tied and also lost. But the Jaguars, I could see the Jaguars win this again. Because the Jaguars have been beating the Colts for the past 5 years at home. But the Colts lose to the Texans. No, they didn't lose. They tied. And Jaguars come up very close with Commanders. Very, very close. Not what I was expecting. And not with the Colts tying. I mean, that's just dumb how that game ended. It's really dumb. And I thought it would have been really cool if Jaguars would have been the Commanders. But I think the Colts are going to beat the Jaguars barely. I don't feel like Matt Ryan's going to play that good. But they're still going to come off. Jonathan Taylor's going to play okay. Not better than last game. But the Colts are going to win it. Now moving on to the team that Baker Mayfield's gone. They got Deshaun Watson, but he's suspended. And the Jets get blown out by the Ravens. Sorry. The Browns, I think they're a team that will win this game. I mean, obviously, we don't got much to talk about it because Browns just beat the Panthers. So, yeah, Browns. Baltimore Ravens taking on Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins just had a machine game, and when I did my picks for the entire season, I did Ravens doing pretty bad this season. And I might go with Dolphins on this one. After the first week with Tua and Tyreek was awesome. And this one's hard, but in this game, I think I'm going to go with Ravens. This game's going to be off, so I guess I'm going to have to go with Dolphins on this one. This game's going to be super duper, very, very close. It's going to be like, I don't know, 30-29 something. And then, honestly, I think this might be a little bit close with the Texans not losing and the Broncos losing to the Seattle Seahawks. I don't get how multiple games. We'll get to those games. We'll get to those teams who lost that should not have lost those games. But still. And the same thing with the Colts. Like, that was just a mess up. I don't even know what happened. I guess they were having problems. I mean, I think Matt Ryan's supposed to be good, but we're not on his team right now. We're with the Broncos. And I think it's still going to be Broncos. I don't think by here. I think by like 5 points, I think. So, yeah. And then Raiders against the Arizona Cardinals. But the Cardinals losing that first week against, who were they against again? The Chiefs. They get very blown out. The Raiders losing to the Chargers. And not a really great game. But mistakes happen, and that was a very close game. They try to put a lot of revenge games in week 1. But I think the Raiders could get this win. It's just Hopkins gone. He got suspended and got injured. I don't think he's still injured, or maybe I'm not really sure. But all I know is that the Raiders are probably gonna win this one. There we go. Yeah, so I think it's going to be the Raiders. Now moving on to the other Sunday game. The team that lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cincinnati Bengals, with Dak Prescott also losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Also losing Dak Prescott. He's going to be gone till week 7, I think, and he'll be back week 8. But Burrow will be there. Jamar Chase will be there. I don't know T. Higgins. I think T. Higgins might be there. I don't know how bad his injury was, but that wasn't. But the Bengals, they make mistakes. Sometimes they lose a bad team. Sometimes they win against good teams. So it was like the Steelers last year. They were losing against bad teams and being good teams. But this one, I think it's going to go to the Cincinnati Bengals. And now all the AFC North teams have won a game. Moving on to the NFC. Both of the teams who are in top, fighting for first place, Saints, and fighting for first place in the NFC South, Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady coming off a 19-3 against Cowboys. That game was not good because they all got field goals aside one touchdown to Mike Evans. Or was it Mike Evans? I didn't watch the full game. But Saints almost losing the Falcons. Almost losing the Falcons. But I think the Buccaneers are going to get this one. It's just, did they lose? I think they lost to the Saints both times last year. But this time, Buccaneers are going to win it. Now, moving on to the Carolina Panthers and New York Giants. I can't believe that game that the Giants beat the Tennessee Titans. Not what I was expecting out of the Giants. Saquon Barkley had a game. Daniel Jones was making good passes. But I forget his Panthers quarterback. But whoever it is, it's probably the guy who they drafted. Because Sam Darnold got hurt in preseason. And they don't have Cam Newton anymore. He's somewhere in free agency. Probably hiding something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, but I think this one is going to go to the Carolina Panthers. It's going to be close, but I'm going to give it to the Panthers. Now, the Commanders against the Detroit Lions. Somehow, the Lions just keep it close with Eagles. And I cannot believe that. They kept it close with that team. A team like that with A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts and that defense. I mean, their defense is okay, but really, only losing by 3 points as the Lions. But I know they got some good players, which honestly, I wasn't expecting them to get that close. But I still think it's kind of stupid how the Commanders, with the first 2 weeks, is just easy for them. So I think I'm going to go to Commanders. Because first they had the Jaguars and then the Lions. Like, that's just not fair. Like, they're going to go 2-0 at the start. Now moving on to the Super Bowl champs. The team that lost on Thursday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills. And I picked the Bills to win that one, and I got it correct. And that one was close. Very, very close. And the Rams, I think they're going to pull off this win with a blowout. Matthew Stafford is going to get back to work. Cooper Kupp is going to be so much more better than he was in week 1. He did very good. But Rams are going to win, I think. 49ers and Seahawks. 49ers coming off a dumb loss by the Bears, which I don't understand how this happens. You have a team who made it to the Super Bowl in 2019. And the Bears from 2019 through 2022, the 49ers have been good. Besides that 2021 year, the season where they had Jimmy Garoppolo. It was the season before they got Trey Lance. And the Seahawks come up with a lucky win against Broncos. But I think the 49ers will win this game. Now moving on to the team lost to the Vikings. This game, I think it's going to be close because Bears beat the 49ers and Packers lost to the Vikings. But either way, it's going to be very close. Very, very, very close. Like, I got no room to talk with the Bears almost winning this game. But it's 49ers, which I think it's going to be close. But there's no way the Green Bay Packers are going to lose 2 games in a row. So, yeah, Packers are going to win that. Now moving on to 2 Monday Night Football games. Tennessee Titans taking on the Buffalo Bills. And the Bills coming off of the first game on the regular season, beating the Rams 31-10. And the Titans coming off a bad loss by the Giants 21-20. Which, that probably made them mad after that game. They were not impressed with their team. I bet their coach was not impressed and was not expecting that also. And this is going to be bad for Titans. But I know they got Derrick Henry, but you lost 2 of really good receivers. But Julio Jones is okay. But A.J. Brown is awesome. And I think this one's going to be close. But I'm going to go with Bills. Now moving on to the last game. The very last game. Well, I don't know yet. I don't know what time. I think the Vikings and Eagles game before. This game's going to be very good. The Vikings coming up 23-7 against the Green Bay Packers. And Eagles beating the Lions 38-35. I mean, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown, they are just killing it. They were killing it on that first game against Lions. This game's going to be very close, but Justin Jefferson is going to be a beast. And Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook, that defense is still, like, okay, but they got some players. That offense is going to be awesome. This offense is going to be a top 10, I feel like. And I think the Vikings are going to win it. All right, and that's the end of my Week 2 picks. We'll also have this game tomorrow, Chiefs and Chargers. Let me know what you guys think is going to win. And I will see you in the next video, which is tomorrow morning. I'll be streaming Fortnite. I'll be playing Fortnite tomorrow morning. I'll be talking about that. I'll be recording in the new season. Alright, bye.